the right knee all this playoff. But he says he's fine and ready to go as Duncan knocks down the free throw. Duncan, the first Spur in double figures. Duncan, his best year at the free throw line. He had his ups and downs throughout his career. At 5 for 5 so far tonight. Ray Allen kicks it out. James sets three-pointer. It's good. His second three-pointer of the game. Miami 5 for 12 from downtown. Ginobili. Good help defense from Haslam. Green sidesteps, blocked but fouled. And Danny Green trying to get himself going by hitting a couple of free throws as Haslam picks up his first.
Again, forcing Green to put the ball on the ground, and that's a clean block.
You don't think he fouled him right before, right in here? That's not a foul?
He called it on Haslam.
No, I mean Haslam down low.
Man, you and Steve Javie got to get your story straight. When I say they fouled Danny Green low, you said, no, you don't foul. If it's blocked up top, there's no foul below. Now you're saying he's fouled below, even with the block clean up top. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be looking at, you two officials. Got to get your story straight.
Green hits the free throw. I think he finds you humorous.
He didn't so much when I was coaching.
Why Leonard knocks it away. James able to ward him off. Now you see Leonard backing up. Same thing for Green. They're daring him to shoot, but he's hit two. Tries another. Not that time. Leonard the rebound. His 10th rebound in the first half. Ginobili pushing. Finds Duncan. And that's the pace San Antonio wants. And we're tied at 40.
Nice read by Ginobili on the penetration to drop it off to Duncan.
Neal denying Allen. Wade. And again, you see Leonard back off. Another three. Well, he hit his first two. Missed his next two. Ginobili again on the drive. Running shot. Blocking foul call on Haslam. And Ginobili's aggressiveness making things happen for San Antonio right now.
The push going down looked like it was going to be a charge. And at the last second, Manu Ginobili jumps to the side. And to me, that's either a no call or a defensive foul. But when that offensive player avoids the contact by jumping to the side, it can't be an offensive foul.
And he's still moving. His body is moving to the right.
No, I think that's the right call.
I like when we agree.
But seriously, at halftime, you and Steve get together about the down low or up high.
Haslam sits down. Spurs have hit 12 consecutive free throws. Free throws a sore spot after two big misses. Oh, Wade, nice shot there. He's got 12. Two big misses in the final minute for San Antonio in Game 6. All even at 42. And a foul away from the ball. I believe it's on Chalmers. And they're in the penalty.
I love how Wade, after a little bit of a sluggish start, has gotten going. A really well-defended jump hook by Danny Green. And you can forget sometimes just how good Dwayne Wade is when he's had these up and down struggles throughout the playoffs.
Right here in the American Airlines Arena, and free throw shooting huge. 15 attempts from the line for San Antonio, only 3 for Miami.
Miami has also turned the ball over, but look at Miami's shot distribution. They've shot a lot more three-pointers tonight than San Antonio has.
They're packing it in like they did earlier in this finals. Wade spins, fires, shot off the mark. James easily tips it in with Parker on him.
That's the negative of switching. It leaves you mismatched on the offensive board.
Parker, head fake. Nice defense from Battier. Green can't get a clean look. Misses that floater. He's 0 for 5. Green, who was just absolutely marvelous in the first 5 games. They have geared their defense to stop him. Eric Spoelstra tells Chalmers, we don't have a 20-second timeout. We used it already. Meanwhile, the Spurs have a foul to give here.
I wouldn't give it with Kawhi Leonard.
Wade fakes, pulls up. It's good. With 0.8 of a second remaining. Green fires. And the first half of Game 7 comes to an end. Dwayne Wade with 14 points. That's as much as he scored in the entire Game 6. 7 of 12 from the field. He also had 6 rebounds. An aggressive first half for Dwayne Wade. Meanwhile, LeBron James had 11 points in the second quarter, 15 total. Duncan and Parker in double figures, and we go to Doris with Wade.
Dwayne, after a sluggish start, what got you started?
Just being aggressive. You know, coach cleared the side out for me a little bit, give me an opportunity to use my ability to, you know, get separation from my defender and making shots.
How do you and LeBron determine the right balance between getting to the rim and the jumpers they're conceding?
Well, you know, we're professionals. We're guys who's all our career guys are sagged off us, so we just got to mix it up. Some you got to take, some you got to be aggressive. You got to get to something else.
Get tired. Go get a rest.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mike.
Breathing heavy, Doris, as Wade heads to the locker room in a 2-point game.
New Tuesday, Connor parenting. It's time tested, mother approved.
You are going to have to trust me to make some decisions about the kids.
The kids love and respect you, which proves that you know nothing about parenting.
The Connors, new ABC Tuesday.
I'm a member of American Home Shield, which means this faucet may be freaking out, but I'm not.
All good here.
Something's wrong with my AC. It's blowing pretty hard and it won't turn off. Luckily, I'm a member of American Home Shield. My plan helps cover the cost when parts of more than 20 home appliances and systems wear out. If they can't repair them, they'll replace them.
American Home Shield is the largest and pays the most home warranty claims.
It covers things home insurance doesn't, no matter their age. It's a beautiful day.
I've never felt so good. Give American Home Shield a call to find the right plan for you.
800-542-7931. That's 800-542-7931. Hey, Janice!
Get coronavirus updates on your smartphone on our ABC Action News app.
You're watching ESPN on ABC.
Halftime, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Tim Duncan trying to focus there. If the first half is team down by 2, it's 46-44. Dwayne Wade with a strong first couple of quarters. Miami shooting better from the field, but the free throw disparity huge for San Antonio to keep them in the game, and they're doing a solid job getting their points in the paint. As we get set for the third quarter. Hi again, everyone, with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. We'll check in with Doris Burke in just a moment. We had such a magnificent game in Game 6. Ragged play here in Game 7, certainly close, but LeBron James and Dwayne Wade finding ways to get things done throughout this ragged play.
Yeah, it was a struggle for both teams, particularly in the first quarter. Second quarter, much better offensive basketball. Look at the power of LeBron James going through the arm of Kawhi Leonard and then taking on the body of Danny Green. And then he doesn't shoot the ball on the way up. He's almost touching the floor, and still the strength to get the roll. And then, like we've said, they're inviting them to take those perimeter jump shots. He made a couple threes in the first half, and Dwayne Wade, 3 pull-ups, and then this nice little spin back for the jump hook. Both those guys playing efficient offensive basketball.
And their numbers fresh off the wire, served to you by KFC. Meanwhile, for San Antonio, Duncan and Parker getting it done. Tony Parker has to score for them to win, has to be aggressive.
He does, and they're going to play through their stars. Tim Duncan with the nice pass to Boris Diaw and Ginobili. The terrific wraparound pass off the dribble penetration to Duncan. They've got 24 paint points. They haven't shot it well from the perimeter, but they're at their best when they attack early and when Parker is aggressive. Again, Tony Parker, when he has the point guards on him, he's got to be ultra aggressive.
Spurs have had trouble getting that three-point game going. Heat have done an excellent job on Danny Green. Spurs just 2 3-pointers in that first half. Shot clock at 4. Nice feed inside. Bosch's shot way off. And Kawhi Leonard, he is just phenomenal on the board, Shep. 11 rebounds. And that one-handed little jump hook in the paint, he's become very adept at.
Now that is a big-time move. To drive it left, come to a stop, and spin away from James for the little jump hook. Terrific finish.
By the way, Leonard, 9 times in these playoffs, he's had double-figure rebounds. He had 8 all regular season. Wade nearly stripped by Parker. Ball batted out of bounds. They have 8 to shoot. Wade a little shaken up on the play.
Well, you look at the balance here. Kawhi Leonard, good stop. Pivot away. Little jump hook. Very nice play by Leonard.
Chalmers on the drive. The runner from Mario Chalmers. Always that little soft touch.
When he's aggressive off the pick and roll game, he's so much better, where he's decisive. They're laying back. They're going to allow him to shoot those type of shots. He's got to keep probing the defense.
They like Leonard the matchup. Count it and a foul. When LeBron James is not on him, they want him to be aggressive.
Well, Greg Popovich spoke about that earlier tonight, saying Kawhi Leonard's got to get in the post. When they downsize on him, clearly Mike Miller hits him on the arm. Leonard extends up and knocks in the 2.
Leonard has huge hands. When he was in high school, he was a wide receiver on the team as James gets the rebound, but they couldn't get wide receiver gloves to fit him. They had a special order, extra large, to get gloves to fit him. Just huge hands. Mike Miller for 3, won't go. Duncan the rebound.
Why do you need receiver gloves anymore? Fred Biletnikoff didn't need receiver gloves. Just catch the ball with your hands. I don't get that anymore.
The game has changed. Duncan, the runner, can't finish. Miller the rebound.
Good defense by Bosch with the 3 fouls.
Inside, Wade tried to get it to James. Parker deflects it. James steps wide open for 3. That's 3 3-pointers for LeBron James.
And those are like practice shots. No one is even close to it.
Parker looking for Duncan. Ginobili flips it up and in. One of those patented Ginobili moves. Looked like he's out of control. Going to fall down, lose the ball, and he gets a layup.
On some of those dribble penetrations, Bosch is not able to get off of Duncan's body to give the appropriate help on the penetration.
Chalmers draws the foul on Parker. First foul on Tony Parker.
You see, Bosch should be that next help man, but because he bangs into Duncan, Ginobili has the easy layup.
Ginobili, by the way, no turnovers so far after the game where he had a career-high 8. Overall, just 6 turnovers for San Antonio. Ginobili had that marvelous game 5. And then the nightmare game 6. And a good solid start here to game 7. Mario Chalmers with 8 points. Make that 9. 2-point Heat lead early in the 3rd. Ginobili fakes a 3. Finds Leonard. Leonard again, that one-handed shot.
And again, going to the pick and roll game with Leonard setting the screen on James versus Duncan.
Now he's guarding James. Parker helps. Chalmers sets for 3. That one way off. Danny Green tracks it down behind his back. Green on the drive. Bad pass through it right to Miller. And here's Wade down the other end for a dunk. And that's such a costly turnover against a team like the Miami Heat. Seven turnovers for San Antonio. Parker. Duncan single coverage, turns, puts it up, won't go. Good defense from Bosch. James pass deflected by Leonard. Parker on the drive, strip ball knocked out of bounds, and still San Antonio ball. Boy, active hands on both teams all night long.
Yeah, and just a poor decision by Danny Green and a poor decision by Kawhi Leonard to commit up to James, not protect the basket. Good play by James to find Wade, cutting for the fast break dunk.
You're watching the best of the NBA, presented by State Farm.
I'm about to go off.
For the first time, minors who come to the United States without any adult with them. It's never happened before. So we're in an era of new beginnings, and we'll have to see if it's not pursued in a direct way. It could also be pursued as a way of, as we've seen in the past with this administration, a kind of threat, if you will. If you don't agree to this, whether this is funding the border wall, or if you don't agree to that, which is legislative changes to restrict green cards, then we may go after and try to deport DACA recipients. So it becomes a sort of carrot and a stick situation as well. That's also possible. And one other thing that I wanted to point out about restricting the stimulus money and not offering that to people who file taxes who are undocumented is that that's targeting individuals who have chosen to identify themselves to the federal government by saying, I'm here, I'm undocumented, but I'm working, and so I want to pay taxes, so I'm going to register for one of these ID numbers. And now that registration is rendering them ineligible for the stimulus money, whereas an American citizen, if they're married to an undocumented individual,
has been excellent. Danny Green for three. Won't go. Ginobili tips it the right to Wade. Green now 0 for 7 from the field. He was 1 for 7 in Game 6. They've really tried to gear to stop him as Wade just lost it. He's mad at one of his teammates.
He's mad at Bosch because he came into the pick and roll where he just wanted to back Parker down and isolate.
And turnover number 10 for Miami. Gary Neal tried to get in, but did not get to the scores table in time.
And if you're Greg Popovich, you have a tough decision. How long do you ride Danny Green? Do you believe in his shooting to be able to get hot? He's obviously struggled with the additional attention defensively that's been given to him.
Green double teamed in a bad spot, looking for someone to throw it to. And he stepped out of bounds. Oh no, a timeout was called. Tony Parker called a 20-second timeout. Don't know if you want to burn those here, but it will avoid a turnover at this particular moment. We'll take a quick break. They'll have 6 to shoot when we come back.
When we first opened our doors, it didn't take us long to realize
we weren't in the car business.
At Lexus, we were in the people business.
We needed to be helpful,
respectful,
and compassionate.
To treat people like guests.
It's what we all signed up for.
And now when people need this most, we will do what we've always done.
Take care of people first.
The rest will follow.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
All tied up. Game 7 for Tim Duncan. He leads the Spurs with 15.
Well, I think Bosh has defended him well here. Bodies him out, but Duncan, just a beautiful touch. But this is excellent post defense by Chris Bosh. A great contest. And they don't want to double team and open up the three-point game.
Spurs have 6 to shoot. Ginobili finds Duncan. Duncan inside, misses, and Bosh right there. Wade had an impact on that shot attempt. Terrific hustle from Wade, helping out on defense. Wade bangs in, misses. Duncan the rebound. Parker just 3 of 8 from the field. Ginobili fakes the 3. Picks up his dribble. 5 to shoot. Duncan wants the ball. Green fires and can't hit. Midway through the third quarter, Game 7 is tied. James kicks it out. Wade fakes across the lane, flips it up and in.
And the 3 or 4 jumpers he's made tonight just got Ginobili to commit a little further out, which allowed him that small crease to drive the ball.
He's got 18. Duncan trying to seal Bosh. Parker can't get it to him. Leonard will try a 3. That won't go. Rebound tipped and taken by Green. Goes out. Three-pointer. Puts it in. Danny Green finally gets one to go. He was 0 for 8, and the Spurs go up by 1.
And I'd like to see Kawhi Leonard more in the low post against Mike Miller than shooting the 3.
James against Leonard. Ginobili doubles. They kick it to Chalmers. Chalmers was out of bounds when he caught it. Spurs get it back.
Well, the long rebound, much like the Ray Allen rebound, bounces to Danny Green and balances up. And that's really his first clean look all night. And he's coming out as Miami goes to their no point guard offense.
Well, it's been a coming out party for Green. But the last 2 games with all the defense geared to stop him has been very effective. Green set a finals record for most threes made in a single NBA Finals. He shattered the record. He's got 27 in the 7 games. Parker pulls back. James back on him. 5 to shoot. Parker lost it, gets it back, and he stepped out of bounds. 8th San Antonio turnover. Again, there's just no sharpness tonight. The defense, part of it, but not all of it.
I really think this has been such a well-played offensive series, even against very good defense. Tonight, I think it's more bad offense than it is great defense.
Allen off the screen. James will try another 3. Puts it in. LeBron James, 4th three-pointer of the game. And the Heat back up by 2. .21 for James. Diaw is in with Neal, Parker, Duncan, and Kawhi Leonard. Parker on the pull-up. Short, way short. Rebound tipped all the way out to Neal and a new 24. As we go under the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. Parker tries again. Flips it up. Shot blocked. Bosh got a piece of it. Here comes Allen. James. Foul by Neal. The shot won't count. Only the 3rd team foul against San Antonio. The Heat will take it out of bounds.
Smart decision by Neal on that foul. Here, LeBron James again. The cushion. I like that he's not being indecisive. catch and shoot, play off your instincts, trust your skill level.
Leonard daring him. Ray Allen and James. Again, look how far off they're playing. He'll try it again. It's good! LeBron James making the Spurs pay a 5-point Heat lead. Leonard, oh, count it, and a foul. A gorgeous move from Kawhi Leonard and a chance for a three-point play.
And much needed. And now, Greg Popovich and his staff have a big decision. As we see Kawhi Leonard give them a much-needed three-point play opportunity as Bosh gets his fourth foul. Or no, is that Bosh on the foul?
No, not Bosh.
No, it's Ray Allen.
And Allen's second. What a shot from Leonard.
But they have to decide how much longer, when he's behind the three-point line, do you cushion him like that? When he catches it in the two-point range, you do want to cushion him. But at the three, how much longer do you cushion him?
James drives hard to the basket and draws the foul. LeBron James fired up right now. You've seen Ray Allen. Give it right back to me. Wanted it right back.
And the strength, the power through Kawhi Leonard.
James, in the first 6 games of these finals, had just 7 three-pointers, 7 of 24. But he's 5 of 7 from downtown as he's serenaded with MVP chants. He has had back-to-back MVPs. He's looking for back-to-back championships.
They do realize that the award's already been given out, right? He got the award.
Perhaps they're just reminding him.
Oh, it's a reminder. Okay.
25 points. He's perfect from the line, 4 for 4. Battier, Anderson, Ray Allen, Chalmers, and James out there for Miami. Boris Diaw will try a three. That's good. Boris Diaw from downtown. And with under 3 minutes to go, it's back to a one-point game. In and out, halfway down. Another way for Diaw. That's only his 5th three-pointer of the playoffs. Nice entry pass to Duncan. And the Spurs regain the lead.
And because Diaw made the three, they charged at him and opened up his best skill, which is the pass. High-low to Duncan off a great sit. And Mike, San Antonio looked like they were teetering right there. They've regathered themselves with a big-time three, and Boris Diaw, tremendous high-low pass to Tim Duncan.
And Diaw with a three-pointer before that. Some big minutes here for Boris Diaw. Spurs up 1, 2.5 to play here in Game 7.
This is going to be America's favorite breakfast. They just don't know it yet. These are a few of my favorite.
Still fresh.
Cough or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to become pregnant. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite. Be in your moment. Ask your doctor about Ibrance.
Wow, that's Ensure Max Protein with high protein and 1 gram sugar.
It's a sit-up, banana. Bend at the waist. I'm trying.
Keep it up. You'll get there.
Whoa!
30 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Ensure Max Protein.
When allergies attack, the excitement fades. Allegra helps you say yes with the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. For 24-hour relief from your indoor and outdoor allergies, say yes to life's possibilities. Allegra, live your life, not